So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 11 of Begin. Today we're going to be embodying into our fingers and our toes. It's that idea of team you. How do you be whole and connected while you move? How do you hear not just the bit that's working really hard or stretching or is the focus of the moment, or how do you hear the whole of you and create a balanced overview or a wide overview of the whole of you? So yeah, come rest into your child's pose. And as you rest into your child's pose, notice the contact of your hands wherever they are, and notice the contact of your toes wherever they are. And just begin to deepen your breath. And it's not about, feeling into your fingers and toes. It's not about changing how they are. No, I lie. So it's about being with how they are, and then hearing that, oh, maybe they're not connected, and then living down into them. So kind of imagine that your fingers are like little balloons, and your toes are like little balloons, and you can reach down into them, or they're like, I don't know, find an analogy that works for you. Mine, for some reason, feel like straws, that I can reach into them and they're hollow and long and connected. And just find, how do you connect down into your fingers and down into your toes, down to the very tips of your nails. And just keep breathing, softening, deepening into your child's pose. Can you feel the gaps between your fingers? Can you feel the gaps between your toes? Can you feel the contact of the right foot on the floor and the contact of the left foot on the floor? And are they similar or are they very different? Can you feel the right hand, left hand? Feel the contact? And notice the plane of contact. And is it the same or is it different between the two hands? Continue to breathe, settling in. When you feel down into your hands, is there fingers that you feel really clearly? Are there fingers you don't feel so clearly? Is there a hand you feel clearly and one you don't feel so clearly? Same with the feet. When you feel down into your toes, do you feel your toes clearly? Do you, sometimes I wonder, do I even know if I'm feeling something clearly? It's like, how do I know? So as soon as I ask, how do I know? It's usually a good sign that I don't know or that I'm not feeling. And then is one foot more connected or bigger, heavier than the other? Nice. Come forward into your cat pose. Knees are hip distance apart, hands are shoulder width apart. Grab the floor with your toes, grab the floor with your fingers, push your toes into the floor, and just begin to round and arch. And as you round and arch, feel your fingers, feel your toes. Hear the whole back of your body as you stretch in one direction, and the front of your body as you move in the other. How do you move while staying present to your fingers and toes? Interesting, I'm noticing that one foot is more connected into the floor and the other one is just kind of hanging out on the floor. It's not creating any real connection. I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. Notice for you what's happening. Nice, look over your right shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Your right shoulder. Left shoulder. Nice, one more time. The right shoulder. Can you feel your fingers and toes? Left shoulder. Feel your fingers and toes. Nice. Bring the left hand a little bit forward so your fingertips are on the floor, and bring your right leg back so your toes are on the floor. Float your fingers and toes off the floor and wiggle them there.
Maybe bring your left hand to the floor, or bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow, and bring your knee in, whatever you're doing, or you have your hand on the floor. See which way you do it. Reach your leg long. How do you do this movement so that you feel well in your shoulders? Reach long. And every time you reach, connect down into your fingers and toes. And even when you bend, connect into your fingers and toes. Not only the ones that are moving, the ones that are on the floor as well. Finding your breath, connecting into it, creating length and connection. Nice. Other side. Fingers to the floor on the right, a little bit out. Stretch out through the left leg. Let them float. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And then begin to move elbow to your knee to your elbow. Lengthening. And lengthen out to whatever degree you do. Hearing your body, the capacity of this moment. Hearing your fingers, hearing your toes as you lengthen. Hearing your whole body as you lengthen. Nice, one more time. Super cool. Both hands to the floor. Bring your hands forward a little bit more, and then sit your bum back towards your heels. So my bum is still floating in the air, and I have much more of a stretch through my arms than what I usually do in a child's pose. And then come up onto your fingertips so your palms are floating off the floor. Listen to your shoulders. If you need to make it less strong, then do. Push your toes into the floor. And begin to really deepen your breath into your belly so that your spine is moved by your breath. Like fill into the deep of you. I'm going to hear the support from the deep of you for the spine, for your chest, for the length of you. Feeling your toes, feeling your fingers. Nice. Walk your hands back and then rise up on your knees so you're high on your knees and push your toes into the floor. This one's called elephant. So what you're going to do is you're going to sweep your right arm across the front of you like an elephant trunk. And then round and come forward. And then sweep your left arm across in front of you. And come down, rounding forward as you go. If I reach towards the left with my right arm, my left arm seems to reach back towards the foot behind me a little bit. But I'm in wellness. I'm not doing anything other than lifting my arm, and my body is creating movement around that. I'm not exaggerating it in any way. I'm just lifting my arm and feeling what happens. Connect into your toes, connect into your fingers as you move. Remember, if it's too strong, make the movement smaller. Find a sense of length. As always, if your shoulder's sore, then just move your elbow in that direction without lifting your arm. So you're just drawing your shoulder over, or you're reaching your hand up. Find your way. One more time each side. Nice. How cool. Come all the way down into your downward dog. And just have a bit of a wiggle. Just create some length. Connecting your toes to the floor, connecting your fingers to the floor. And as you push down into your hands, feel how that rebounds through your body. And when you push down into your feet, feel how that connects you through your legs. That sense of the ground beneath you is so important in movement. You know, we ground our weight and then we create levity, we create length. We can really rise through the body. The more we push down, the more we create length. Nice. Walk your feet forward. And elbows to your knees. Pause there for a moment. Feeling your fingers, feeling your toes. Nice. Slowly rolling up. Nice. Roll your shoulders. So come stand to the front of your mat as you roll your shoulders. And just hear your shoulders. And as you hear your shoulders, feel your fingers, feel your toes. Are you living all the way down into your fingertips? Oh, nice. So reach your arms wide, feeling your fingers, feeling your toes, looking up, creating length through the body, pushing down into your feet as you rise. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, rounding your back, hearing your body. Hands to your shins, lengthen your chest and look forward. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, even just wiggle them a little bit. I love that. Really connecting in movement into my body. Step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. So on the big toe side of your foot, your left hand is now resting. And slowly rock forward and backwards. As you rock forward, feel the moment that your foot comes flat. And as you rock back, feel the squeezing of the foot behind you. Just hear that. Your hands are glued to the floor. Grip the floor with your fingertips as you travel. Feeling your breath. Connecting into the beauty of movement. And whatever that movement is in this moment, enjoy it. Leaning, listening, connecting. Nice. Bring your left hand to your left knee, turn your chest towards the left, and then tuck your left elbow into the newspaper. So your elbow is pulling into your rib cage, and I've turned my rib cage towards the left. And then bring your left elbow down in the direction of the floor. Turn towards the left, newspaper, my elbow is tucked in beside me, and then elbow down towards the floor. Just feel that. Newspaper to the left, elbow down in the direction of the floor. Feel your fingers, feel your toes as you mobilize into the chest, as you deepen into that left hip. Feeling your breath, feeling the movement, connecting. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Bring your knees down, bring your belly all the way down. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Rise through your spine and look forward, lengthening through the body. And then imagine you can lift your belly off the floor. Lift your navel off the floor. Create length through the front of your body. So the belly isn't just relaxed, it's connecting, which will widen the lower back, connect into the lower back. Nice. Drop your head, reverse backwards. Reverse backwards. Nice. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Whatever way you do that, you might drop your knees to the floor and help your right foot forward, whatever version you do. Turn the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Push down into the front foot, bring both hands to your front knee. Pushing down into your front knee, rise, and then reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, rising up, looking up. Feel your toes on the floor, rise into your fingertips. Nice. Tuck your chin in, turn your chest towards the left, drop your arms down. Arms are straight out from your shoulders. Turn your head towards the right hand. Turn your right palm towards the ceiling. Reach your right hand up, drop the left hand down to your left thigh. Deepen the front knee a little bit more so you sink into your hips. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, tracking your breath. Drop your forearm down to your thigh, reach your left arm over your ear. Feeling your breath, connecting. And drop your hand to the floor, step forward. All the way forward, front of your mat. Rounding, slowly rolling up. Feeling your fingers, feeling your toes as you rise, looking up, reach up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Feel your fingers and your toes as you travel. Can you be in your body as you move? Rise. Feeling the whole of your body. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Feel the whole of your body. Bring your right hand to the inside, big toe side of your right foot. Drop your left knee to the floor. Begin to travel. Feel the whole of your body. So Team U works together. You don't go too far. You don't strain anything. You're listening to that knee on the floor. You're not overriding the sensations. You're listening to the hip that's moving, the knee that's moving. You're hearing your fingers and your toes and the breath as you move. Feeling the whole of your body. One more time. Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Turn your chest towards the right. Tuck your elbow in like a newspaper. So I'm squeezing it down into my chest. And then bring your right elbow down in the direction of the floor. Newspaper. Turn your chest towards the right. Elbow comes down. Newspaper. Elbow comes down. One more time. Newspaper. And elbows come down. Can you feel your fingers? Can you feel your toes? Both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. All the way down. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Rise and look way down the beach. Imagine that you can lift your navel off the floor. Nice. Drop your head down. Lift and push back. Cat pose. Downward dog. Stretching back through your arms, stretching back through your legs. Wiggle a little bit, connecting through the push of your hands and feet to create length through your body. Nice. So step the left foot forward. Either drop your knees to the floor or hiya, step your foot forward. Turn the back foot 45-degree angle. Both hands to your front knee. Push down, rise and reach up. Lengthening up, reaching up. Feel that you reach into your fingertips and there's a space beyond your fingertips that you're extending into. Feel like your toes are planted and there's a space down into the earth that they're connecting into. Nice. Tuck your chin in, turn your chest towards the right, drop your arms down either side or straight out from your shoulders. Turn your head towards the left. Turn your left palm, reach it up. Looking up, drop your right hand to your right thigh. Sink your front hip a little bit more. Nice. Forearm to your thigh, reach the right arm over your ear. Create length through the body. Nice. Hand to the floor. From here, step back. Drop your knees to the floor. Come sit on your floor rather than mine. And just pause there, sitting on your bum. And then move your fingers and toes, wiggle them. And at the same time, wiggle your eyebrows. And just let your breath deepen. And then keep wiggling your fingers and toes and turn your head towards the right. And notice what you're looking at. Maybe something shiny, maybe something green, maybe something woody. I have all three. Nice. Turn your head back to center and turn your head towards the left. Something shiny, reflection of something. Something woody, something green. Come back to center. Just turn your head only towards the right. No fingers and toes moving. Notice something green. Can you see green right now? And turn your head and look in the other direction. Can you see green? And notice it. Go, yes. And then sit up tall. So you can keep your legs straight out in front of you. You can put something underneath your bum, which is very nice. If you feel like your legs are tight, then get something underneath your bum, like a pillow, a blanket, a little block, a book, a yoga book. Sit on your yoga books. Great. So coming into whatever way you do, and then bring your palms forward, let your fingertips touch. Feeling your fingers and toes begin to move into the offering. So pull, and as I pull out with my fingers, I feel I'm pulling thread from a spool. And I feel that lengthening through the full of my heart, my chest. Turn the back of my hands and bring them forward. And I feel the back of my hands are pulling from the deep of my spine behind me. Roll your fingers towards your chest and then turn your elbows in, your palms out, and offer forward. Nice. Fingers and thumbs come together. I'll do it sideways. Pull wide and feel that pulling open your chest. And turn the backs of your hands forward, rounding deeply into your spine. Draw your fingers towards your belly, tuck your elbows in, and then offer forward from the deep of you. And really feel like you're offering. Back of your hands come together. Roll your fingers towards your belly, tuck your elbows in, and forward. Thumb and forefinger touch, pull wide. Back of your hands roll in. Scoop towards your belly, your heart, and offer. Begin to exaggerate the movement. Like make it the most beautiful dance, the most glorious connection, that sense of the ritual of movement. Through the ages, the evolution of man moment. I'm gonna do a little rant. So there's these gestures, these archetypal gestures that we have since the Incas, through the pagans, from the druids, to all the different traditions of man, of woman. We have moved in certain ways. So just feel the connection to just the whole of everything. Connection to this community, connection to this moment as you move, as you connect. And just 2 or 3 more times, just feel that amazing sense of, I get this image of me sitting on a cliff and gazing out over an amazing vista out before me. I'm just really honoring the glory and the beauty around me. And then I find that right now in this moment as well, that resonance, that connection. Nice. Come bring your hands to your knees and just pause. Just feeling down into your fingers, down into your toes. Be here now. Find regulation, find connection. Regulate, connect. Really choosing to deepen into this now. How glorious. So I hope you have a wonderful day. This is halfway through this practice of begin. This is day 11. We have 10 more days to go. Very much in gratitude for this practice, this community, this connection, this morning practice of mine. So I will see you all tomorrow. And between now and then, be well. And thank you. So great. So yeah, it brings me so much joy to practice in the morning and to connect and to be. What a glorious thing. So if you want any information about anything that we're doing here in Nother, clinics, classes, courses, trainings, there's info@nother.com. And if you're feeling benefit, just email us, get in contact. Tell us how you're getting on. We'd love to know. So be well, be awesome, and really, really deeply be you. And more as I say that, and then I listen to myself, I'm like, wow, that's a great idea. Like that's just such a great idea. To really feel my sensations, to hear me and notice when I'm comfortable, when I'm not, and then taking action based on wellness and just the deep connection to myself. I'm very grateful to be cultivating this as a practice. So, ciao for now.